Hi everyone, Alicia here from Skills Canada, Alberta. Today, I want to welcome you to another edition of Try Trade Takeout. We're going to be building a tabletop basketball game. But first, I'd like to start with some safety. So your toolkits came with some glasses and some gloves. So make sure that you go ahead and put these gloves on right now. And you go ahead and you put your glasses on. And if you have long hair, try to tie it back into a ponytail. Just so you know, these kits, we try to make them all the same and have the similar dimensions, but each one may vary slightly. So if some of your parts aren't working, there might be a few extra ones in your kit, so just ask your teacher. To start, we're going to take one of the wooden dowels and we're going to insert it into the back post. There should be a pre-drilled hole that you can see there. If for some reason your dowel doesn't quite fit, you can take your screwdriver and put it right into the hole and move that around and try to gently just make that hole slightly bigger. You don't want to go too far because then your dowel will slide out. So once you get that opening open, you can take your dowel and put that in, and you're just going to twist that in. You should see the dowel almost come out the back side of the post. When you've hit that, then you can stop. Next, we're going to take our basketball basket and we're going to put that also on the other end of the dowel. And you can stop when you see that the basketball net is touching the back post. It might be tempting when you're trying to fit the basket and the back post with the dowel that you want to tap it on the table to push the dowel in, but we don't recommend that because if the dowel breaks, then unfortunately your project won't work. Next, we're going to be working on the base. You will find a groove about midway through the base, and this is where the dowel is going to go. But first, we need to open up the super glue. So take your cap off, and you might need to trim the top. Be sure to not trim the top too large. Next, we're going to take the glue and we're going to apply a thin little bit into that groove that we see. Next, we're going to take our wooden dowel and we're going to place that right into the glue. You might want to hold that maybe for about 10 to 15 seconds just to make sure that it's stuck. Next, we're going to take the springboard piece and we're going to line the hole that we see right in the middle there with the other little hole that we can see above where we just placed the dowel. You should have one tiny little screw in your kit, and this is where we're going to use our screwdriver. So we're going to put that screw right into the base, and then we're going to screw that in. And if you find that you're maybe having trouble with this part, it might help to maybe get a partner to help hold your springboard down as you screw this in. Now, when you're screwing it in, the screw should feel tight and there should be a bit of a bounce on the other end of the springboard. This is really the exciting part of the project because we really start to assemble this. All right, you've got a ball with a string. So you're going to take that end of the string and you're going to place it over the hole on the base. And then you're going to take your backboard and you're going to push through that string. So you want to make sure that you get that string trapped into the hole that the post base is going on. And you're just going to push that down so that it's nice and snug and tight. Once again, if you're struggling with this might be helpful to have a partner hold the base while you push down on the backboard. When you're putting in your back post, we recommend grabbing onto the post and pushing down and maybe even wiggling it a bit. Try not to push on the top because this piece is still wood and it is delicate. Just to note, when you're assembling this project, you want to make sure that you don't put too much string through because you want to make sure it goes over the basketball net so that the ball has a good arc to go into the net. Next, we're going to put the finishing touches on our tabletop basketball project. So in your kit, you've got 4 felt pads. These are going to go on the bottom of the base. You can use one of the provided stickers on your backboard, but you can also decorate the backboard with your own personal style. And that's it. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Try Trade Takeout.